What's going down, folks? It's your boy C23 back on the sticks once again with another Madden 17 franchise video for you guys. And as you can see, we have another divisional game on the schedule today. We are playing against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the road for the second time this season, folks. So we definitely got to come out and close out the series. And just so you guys know, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are currently 0-7. So they're going to be playing like a team with nothing to lose today. So we definitely have to be aware of that. So coming out in this one, we're going with the ground game early. Freeman only gains about a yard on the first play. 2nd and 9 now. Matt Ryan connects with Hooper in the flat, who ends up picking up a decent gain on the play. Looking at 3rd and 4 now. Tevin Coleman checks in for the first time and picks up the first down. What a nice run to pick up the first there by the second-year player out of Oklahoma. Next play, going play action. Dialing up the deep ball to Julio Jones, but he can't hang on to it. I thought he might bring that one in, but the DB came over and made the play. That was a nice play on defense. Anyway, though, getting back to the gameplay here on 2nd and 10, the pass again is incomplete. Bringing up 3rd and 10, Matty Ice, empty backfield. Fires a dart over to Jacob Tamme, who makes the catch near the sidelines, picking up the first down, moving the chains. On 1st and 10 now, going back to the ground game with Coleman, and just for a split second, I thought he had a running lane there, but it closed up, and he ends up gaining one on the play. Next play, 2nd and 9, dumping it off to Coleman in the flat, and he ends up going nowhere yet again. So we're backed up with 3rd and 6 now. Matty Ice dialing up the screenplay to Freeman. He's got blockers in front of him, and he's able to pick up the first down right there. Nice pickup by Freeman right there to move the chains. Next play, 1st and 10, Freeman has no running room in front of him. He tries to run up the gut, but there's nothing there, bringing up a 2nd and 7. Matt Ryan going to Jacob Tamme once again. He brings in the catch to move the chains. So the next play, Ryan hands off to Freeman again, and he has a little bit of daylight there at the last second, but Levante David's able to make the play for the tackle. Bringing up a 1st and 10 now. Matty Ice tries to go play action, but he's met in the backfield by the DN right there for no gain. That one could have been huge. I thought Matt Ryan might fumble on that one, so I was a little nervous. But after the carry by Coleman right there, bringing up a 3rd and 1, Matty Ice drops back and fires a pass over to Julio Jones, and he makes the catch just shy of the goal line. So on the very next play, Ryan goes right back to Julio Jones on the slant for the touchdown right there. So just like that, folks, we get on the board first, and we're up 7-0 this one. How does our defense respond? By blowing up the run play on 1st down for a 3-yard loss there. James had no running room on that play. The rookie Deion Jones was in the backfield to make the tackle. Bringing up a 2nd and 13 now. Winston has time in the pocket, dumps it off short to Humphries, who makes the catch but doesn't really gain anything on the play. So on 3rd and 10 now, Winston again in the pocket, has all kinds of time until the pocket collapses, and look at Keanu Neal getting in there for a half a sack. Nice job by the rookie strong safety. Taking another look at it, Keanu's able to beat the left tackle Smith for a nice play in the backfield. If we're going to be able to get home with our strong safety blitzes like that, Tampa Bay's going to have a long day on offense. So on my next drive here, Matty Ice makes a check at the line, goes play action, has a man deep. It's Julio Jones with the catch, and nobody's going to catch that man. Good night as he dives into the end zone right there for a huge touchdown play. So now we're up 14-0 in this one. We have a little bit of breathing room until this happens. James is somehow able to counter the run blitz right there and take it all the way to the house untouched. I don't really have an explanation right there, folks. They just had great blocking on that play. So we go 3 and out and give it right back to him on the next play. They try to pitch it, and we are right there in the backfield to blow that up. On 2nd and 15 now, look at the pressure getting home. This time it's Ricardo Allen getting in from the safety spot to make the play. Next play, Winston coming out on 3rd and forever, goes play action, has time, and has a man that gets behind the coverage somehow. It's Evans on the play, and just like that, folks, it is a tie ball game. I thought I was going to run away with this one, but apparently the Tampa Bay Buccaneers want to play a little bit. So with the tie score at 14, we dial up the screenplay to Freeman. He has blockers in front of him and ends up picking up the first down on the play. So we end up moving the chains right there, bringing up 1st and 10. Next play, handing the ball off to Coleman. He turns on the afterburners, and you are not going to catch that man. Once he gets up into the higher RPMs, he is gone. That 93 speed is a real weapon out of the backfield, folks. I had to find a way to get him onto the field. And shout out to all my subscribers that dropped comments saying I should get Coleman more involved, because as you can see right here, if he has any type of crease, he's a real threat to take it to the house every time. That breakaway speed is uncatchable. So we're definitely going to have to find a way to get Coleman more touches moving forward. Anyway though, getting back on defense in this one, they hand the ball off to James and he picks up a couple yards on the play, bringing up second down now. They hand the ball off to James once again and the run defense is all over that one. There is no room for him to go anywhere. So now they're looking at a 3rd and 13 now. Winston under center taking the snap, looking downfield, dumps it off short, and we are right there to make the tackle, and we end up forcing a 3 and out. On my next drive, Matty Ice coming out with the play action, looking deep to Julio Jones, who makes the one-handed aggressive catch over the DB right there. That was a nice catch by Julio moving the chains. So on 1st and 10 now, Ryan taking the snap, firing the pass over to Tammy. The pass is completed for no gain though. Bringing up a 2nd and 10. Ryan in the gun, has time, looking downfield, trying to take a shot to Sanu, and there is a flag on the play, folks. It is pass interference on the DB, so we end up picking up some good yardage after the penalty right there. So the next play, we try to go with the toss to Coleman, but there is no running room at all, and he gets right back to the line of scrimmage. The next play for Hardy is knocked incomplete, so that brings up a 3rd and 10 now. Ryan taking the snap under center, tries to get rid of it, but he's under pressure immediately, and we're forced to settle for 3 here. So the field goal is good by Bryant right there, and we're back on defense with a 10-point lead with 47 seconds to go on the clock. Next play by Winston is a screen play, and James makes a catch for a pretty nice gain on the play, moving the chains. They instantly call a timeout to stop the clock. Next play, Winston dumping it off short to Jenkins, and he's tackled by Beasley for a short gain, bringing up 2nd and 5 now. Winston in the gun, going play action, taking a shot deep downfield and has a man as Evans on the catch right there. He blew right by Robert Alford to make the play right there, setting them up in field goal range. So they end up getting those 3 points right back. So moving things into the 3rd quarter now, Tampa Bay has the rock. They hand the ball off to James, and Keanu Neal destroys that play at the line of scrimmage, bringing up a 2nd and 11 now on the play. They actually got a 1-yard loss. Next play, Winston hands the ball off to James out the gun, and he breaks loose. Oh my goodness, look at the run right there. Our run defense completely forgot to show up on that play, and James is having a pretty good game in this one, folks. But on 1st and 10, Winston goes with the handoff, and it's blown up in the backfield by Jones. The hit forces the fumble, and Atlanta recovers. Look at that. That was a vicious hit right there. The ball carrier had no choice but to cough that one up. So we take over and look at what happens on the next play. Freeman gets a little bit of daylight right there and is able to break free for a nice run. But later in the drive on 2nd and 10, Matty Ice is sacked. Just before he can get rid of it, the D lineman gets home to bring him down. So we're looking at 3rd and 16 now. We take whatever we can get, and the quick pass to Freeman right there gets us just about back to our original line of scrimmage for a long field goal try, and Matt Bryant does not have the leg for that long distance right there. So we essentially turn the ball over on downs, giving the ball back to Tampa Bay, and look at what happens. The running back James gets free and outruns everybody. And just like that, folks, it's a tie ball game once again at 24. So on my next drive, Matty Ice takes the snap, trying to dial up the screenplay, but that's well covered by the Tampa Bay defense. Bringing up 2nd and 14 now. Ryan connects with Tammy over the middle, and he makes the catch for a pretty decent gain on the play, bringing up a 3rd and 6 situation now. Going back to the ground game with Coleman, tried to sneak in the run there, but the running lane closed pretty quick, and we're forced to settle for 3. This time, though, Matt Bryant's able to knock it in and put up 3 on the board. So it's 27-24 with 5:36 left to play. Winston's under pressure, and the pursuit by the D-line is able to get there and take Winston down for the sack. Look at Claiborne celebrating after the play. So now Tampa's looking at a 2nd and 14. The pass is completed to Humphries right there, but Collins is right on him for the tackle. So now they're looking at a 3rd and 6. Winston in the gun, pump fakes, has all kinds of time in the pocket, looking downfield, and the pressure finally gets home at the last second, forcing them to throw it away. So now we take over again on 1st and 10. Our only objective here is to make Tampa Bay waste all of their timeouts. So we keep pounding the rock right here with Coleman after a couple of run plays, and they're just blowing through all their timeouts just like we want them to, handing the ball off to Freeman, who probably could have picked up the first down right there, but got caught behind the pile. So Tampa takes over with no timeouts, dumping the ball off to James right there for the screenplay, and Allen's right there to make the tackle and keeping the clock running. They end up clocking the ball to stop it. Next play on 2nd and 10, look at Jenkins Jones making the catch, making a couple of people miss, but that's okay though, because the tackle in the middle of the field keeps the clock rolling. So with 5 seconds to go in the game, Winston completes the pass to Jenkins, hoping for a miracle, but Jones is right there to make the play, and we ended up surviving a late minute rally by the Bucs right there, folks. Final score in this one is 27-24, and we end up closing out the season series against Tampa Bay. Anyways, folks, that's all the time I got in this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But before I get out of here, I just want to say that your support for this series has been phenomenal, folks. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate all the comments and the support and the likes, the shares, all that stuff that you guys are doing. You guys are great. With that said, though, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.